All right, we're live. Welcome everybody to the Proudmasculine 100 push-ups for 100-day challenge daily live check-in. January the 12th. January 12th. Get these done, even though I smoked my chest tonight. I'm gonna do some more chest smoking. All right, good evening. Evening, Janie. Hey, Darren. Hey, Sweet Pea. I'm not all the way better, but I'm better. Still a little funky. Day was good, very productive. All right, so welcome everybody in to the, catch my breath. 100 push-ups for a 100-day challenge. Daily live check-in, January 12th. I just gave you 60. We're not gonna run too long tonight, but I wanted to just hop in. I'm better than I was. Just a little rundown, you know. It happens. I really don't care. Just part of the lifestyle. There's probably a few contributing factors is the sleep and the diet through the holidays. It's not a big deal. I'll be fine. But good. Hope everybody had a great day. How was y'all's day today? Good, I hope. Why don't everybody, Janie, Darren, Sweet Pea, tell me something good that happened today. Something productive. Something productive, something good about your day. That's nice. Random day off. Oh, look, there you go. There you go, Radra. I wasn't on long last night. I was literally on for less than 20 minutes, I believe. 8-month-old said dog. Now they talking. Oh, yeah, Janie, you can't beat that. What? Y'all fancy's in rare form. No, I really don't even have a profound topic tonight. I'm still a little tired, but something good about my day. Good question. What's up, Secret? I had an amazing day, actually, for being under the weather. Very productive. Came home, took a nap. and I went to the gym and killed a fucking circuit workout. And I just had a day where I had to be able to be productive, make some money, get some rest, and get a workout in. And it was all good. I'm just grateful for the opportunity to be able to get up every day and literally have my health and my ability to go do things. It doesn't have to be, so I see every day, I had an opportunity to speak to my son. Me and Fancy got to spend some time together, even though she's being bad today. But, we need to pay for Los Angeles people who lost their homes with the fires, with the tragedy has been. Darren, we still need to pay for Maui, North Carolina, Los Angeles. That's pure neglect. That's what this system, that's what this government has turned into. Yeah, I'm telling you, Rodra, she's been about to get that ass beat. I can't whip her, she's too small. Mrs. Proudmasculine gives me shit because I don't spank her. I just can't bring myself to spank her, she's tiny. But that's absolute neglect, Aaron. This is what our government has done for us. And to us. Think about this, where there's billions pouring out to other countries. People who come here who've never contributed anything to this country or getting millions of dollars, while we have people here, our own citizens. No, they have water, they just diverted it. Like, how stupid is that? They have a giant reservoir in the middle of a city, 117 million gallon reservoir, designed to fight fires. She's sniffing. Oh, yeah, she's trying to pee. Come on. Come here. Where you going, baby? Come see. Be still. It's just, people are so woke, they're more worried about having women firefighters and saving a fucking smelt, a fish that's not even endangered. It's very well accessible in all other parts of the world. And then diverted money for the illegals. And, yeah, they had this woman firefighter come on there. They showed a clip of the lady saying, yeah, if you have a disaster or something happen in your home, you want somebody who looks like you. And the lady's question was, well, what if it's a man and you got to carry, she said, you couldn't carry my husband out. She said, if I got to carry your husband out of a fire, he's already messed up. Like, what kind of shit is that? Like, yeah, it's all backwards. It's coming together, though. Between us here on the live, I think it was done on purpose. I think those fires were set intentionally. Yeah, they paid all that crazy insurance. They have to pay for, like, there's a water tax and shit. Like, you got to put in a permit to get water. Like the farmers and stuff who farm all the land up there, you have to pay a tax on the water. You have to have water permitted so much per permit. I mean, it's thousands of dollars a year. They make it almost unaffordable. So, yeah, well, and then they have all that talk about God doesn't live in California and stuff. God will show you who's who. This is God's wrath. But I think it's coming together. I think this is just, come on. Where'd she go? I can't find Fancy, y'all. You didn't get the notification either, huh? Roderick, they got a whole ocean right there. They got a river, like a mountain river that comes up from Canada, all the way from the mountains of Canada, down through California. Newsom diverted the water to the ocean. And he refused to do any of the cleaning the forests. Like controlled burns and stuff. That stuff's necessary. What are you doing? Hey. Look at this dog running after something in the rain. Trying to be tough. Little tiny ass dog barking. What's up, Get Gooder? How you doing, man? I don't know, Eric. Some people's been getting them. Some people haven't. I'm telling you, ever since that night, I've been shadow banned. I talked to my editor. Come on, Fancy. Inside. Inside. I spoke to my editor yesterday, and he said I was definitely shadow banned. He told me to take that video down, so I did. That live stream I did. Jesus, what the fuck is on TV now? So yeah. Hey, Gail, how you doing? I am, Gail. Thank you for asking. Hey, Jay. Hey, Carl. Glad you're here, Jay. So yeah, that's about it, y'all. It's just not gonna it's not gonna be a real long live tonight, unless it gets kicking. I always say that. In case you didn't know, Janie, I am spoken for. Thank you, Jay. Get Gooder said, I'm decided that I'm gonna stay at the high-paying seasonal job. Follow your advice. The baby's due early August, so I get 12 weeks off, which put me in layoffs. Perfect, man. Look at that. God's timing, brother. Thank you, Jay. I did have a good day, Bubba. It's not terribly cold. I mean, it's like 40 degrees. Gail. It's not that bad. I mean, I just went and put the trash way out by the road because I forgot to put it by the curb. There's a guy that comes down the street with a trailer and picks up the trash cans and puts them out by the corner. And it was raining. I just put a little thin rain jacket on and went and walked the trash out. It wasn't bad. Of course, Get Gooder. My man. You see, I was just talking about this today in the live, y'all. I don't know who was in it, but my propensity to help people. And I gave you a story about something I did in middle school, helping homeless people. I have a heavy heart. I hate to see people suffer, except for bad people who deserve it. Maybe they don't. What's up, Mads? Good. Feeling better, sweetie. How are you? How's the knee? And I said, you know, it's the whole reason I started this brand is to help men through troubling times and to see men be able to have an opportunity to live a life that they enjoy as much as I enjoy mine. And it didn't happen on accident. It was very intentional. So this is why I started the channel, Proudmasculine. It created a brand for that. And like, I don't earn a living off of YouTube. I mean, I get my little extras from the super chats. You know, when my one-on-ones pick up, I do better. But that's, you know, I jump on these lives to get a message out there, to help a place where men can come and understand that they're not alone. That you're having a hard time, somebody is watching, somebody does care, and there is a way forward. And you can have an amazing fucking life. I promise you can. There's a way. That's for any guy out there willing to do the work. Any guy willing to do the work without giving me a bunch of fucking excuses. And when I get these messages like Get Gooder saying, I appreciate your advice, everything works out the way it should. Like telling me I made a difference for him. Boy, that fills my heart. That tells me God's listening. That tells me that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And I love to hear it, man. What's up, K-Star? How you doing, my man? Thank you, Gail. And this whole thing here was a challenge for people to join to improve their quality of life. You need to do 100 push-ups for 100 days. You're going to feel amazing. You're going to look better. All these things are going to change. And what's up, TK? Doing well, man. What's up, Chiefs fan? And so I came in here to broadcast it because I don't know, I'm so far back on technology. I can't take two clips and splice them together and post them. So I said, I'll just do it on live. And look what this has turned into. Something completely fucking amazing. This has turned into a community. More than just a live stream. And I've had several opportunities to help guys see things in a different perspective. If that's the very least I do, that's fine. If that's the very least I can do to somebody, is help give them a different perspective, a different outlook, kind of change the attitude for the moment, to shift the momentum back into a productive, positive, productive direction. What are you doing outside, Fancy? Hey, why you all wet? What are you doing? Why you all wet? Hey, I'm talking to you. You are soaking wet. Y'all, this dog is soaking wet. What's up, King of Queens? Luther, we haven't really had any discussion yet. Y'all want to see Fancy do a trick? Say, give me a yes in the chat if y'all want to see Fancy do her new tricks. Fancy, you gonna make me look good? She's soaking wet. Out there running around in the rain. Well, I see you. Yes, King of Queens, I do remember. Yeah, she's energetic. You ought to see what she's doing right now. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, there's one. What? Come on, you want to do the trick? I didn't even tell you yet. Turn. Turn. Good girl. Hold up, there's one more. Ready? Sit. No. No. Sit. 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 No treat. All right, we're still working on that one. Walnut, Janie. Walnut. Yeah, Mads, don't be concerned about surgery. You're going to be fine. You're young, resilient. You'll snap back like a twig. The old young self. You can heal up like nothing. You'll be back dancing before you know it. In the meantime, you can watch inspiring movies like Saturday Night Fever and Flashdance. That'll get you fired up. My arm? The twin said, bye-bye, doggy. Oh, they talking about fancy? Y'all, I didn't comb my beard. Y'all just gonna have to put up with me looking scraggly for a few minutes. Gail, you asking me how my arm is feeling? Fancy's been in a mood lately. She has been destroying shit, being very pissy. I don't know what to call it. Defiant. Yes, Gail, it still hurts like hell. I can't do, like if you do like this to flex for a bicep, I can't do that with this arm. That hurts really bad. It's just gonna take a little time to heal. I think I tore a biceps tendon. There's a slight tear, I can just tell by the pain and the lack of mobility. Oh, that's all right. Glad, Gail, I live in pain. I'm always dinged up. Between working out and jujitsu, I've been injured for years. It's just part of the lifestyle, sweetie, but thank you. I thrive in pain. I don't know, Get Gooder. I don't know if I did it at jujitsu or what, or if I did it working out or work, maybe. I'll tell you, I don't have any way to hold it. So, right here and right here, here and here. I think that's where the biceps tendon, because if I do this, ow, fuck, that hurts bad. My son and I'll tell you a quick story. Junior, my son and I were working with some white belts one night, showing them a technique. And the guy I was working with couldn't get the footwork right. And I kept explaining to him, like, a lot of this move is in the footwork. Like, you have to get the footwork down. But he wouldn't, he was trying. I think he kept overthinking it. He's so worried about, it was this throw, this shoulder throw. And I think he's so worried about landing throw that he was forgetting about the footwork. And I'm trying to tell him, stick the footwork, the throw is easy. The throw is already there. If your feet are right, the throw's right there, man. So my son was working with the young man next to us. So I told Junior, I said, come over here, throw me an Ippon Seonagi and go kind of slow. And I said, you watch his feet. I said, you make the throw, do it like half speed. And I told him, watch his feet. Well, he throws me over his shoulder, and there's a certain way you got to fall. So you're going, head over heels. And it's, we have mats where you fall, and there's a way you fall and you slap. Bam, the way you fall. It's a technique, actually. And, well, when he threw me over as a courtesy, we typically hold on to the person's arm and pull up a little bit so they don't slap the floor so hard, because it could really hurt. But if you fall right, you should be okay. But when he yanked really hard, like he straightened my arm out fast, like rapidly, and it felt like it hyperextended, and it just started burning immediately. Like I got a burn from here all the way up. It started to burn, and it just hasn't been the same since. Good evening, Big Fred. Good to see you, sir. It hurts. And it's like, I don't stay still. I don't believe in letting shit heal weak. I believe you keep challenging it while you're healing so it heals stronger. It takes a little longer to heal, but it heals stronger because your body, not only is it healing itself, it's healing it under pressure. And I believe it comes back stronger. That's my belief anyway. Well, that's proof. I mean, I've been dinging myself up my whole life. And I never did just lay back and let stuff heal. So, what's up, Big Fred? How you doing, brother? You know, I'm like, this live was never meant to be what it's happened to. What's happened here. This has turned into an amazing thing. And I can't wait to get my studio put together and be a little more formal. Because, I mean, this is very, like, there's no production value, there's no production quality. Just me on my phone speaking. And, you know, as the money starts coming in more, and I was really hoping to get more one-on-ones through the live to fund the studio. But as that stuff starts rolling in, I finally have a concept. Thank you, Eric. I'm glad you came, man. I pretty much have a concept nailed down. Yeah, I remember the day you came in. The trucker. I have a concept nailed down. Now I have to pick a room. If I'm going to do it in the study, or I'm going to make the back bedroom the studio. I don't know. I'm still a little torn. Mrs. Proudmasculine thinks I ought to do it in the study because of the atmosphere. My only concern is it's literally right there. Like it's right here connected to the living room. And, you know, part of a studio is having everything silent and I don't want to steal the whole house to where I'm right now and I want to do videos or do a live stream or do an interview because I want to start interviewing people in person and have, like, if she can't watch TV or somebody wants to come over, you know? So if you walk down that hallway, there's a bedroom there, and at the other end, in the back corner of the house, is another bedroom. So, that's fucking awesome, Eric. You see this stuff? This is why I do it, y'all. Look, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to be modest with this point. I have a lot to offer men that are coming up in life. I've had a life vastly full of experiences, positives and negatives. That would be awesome. Get gooder. I'd have you in, brother. I would love to do that, Janie. I would love to come hunting the Rockies. I don't know shit about hunting in the mountains, though. I hear people get lost and shit. I don't want to do that. But I mean, I've taken my life and built an amazing fucking life for myself in so many different aspects. And I often thought to myself, what if I had somebody like me when I was younger? I found people when I needed to in my late 30s, early 40s, searching for answers, searching deep within myself. And it's amazing how God, when you go searching God and asking God what's going on, like there's got to be more than this, show me more about myself, you'd be surprised how the answers come. All different forms. People and the messages you get from everywhere, the people who come and go in your life that you didn't even know you needed in your life until after they're gone, you realize, damn, I needed that person. And been through a divorce, raised a son, made tons of money. I've dated a ton in this market too. So there's not too many areas of life that I cannot help, especially these younger men, even men my age. I've had clients older than me, just getting divorced, getting zeroed out from their wife who took all their shit and put them out the house. And these guys are broke and busted and mentally and emotionally just ruined. And helping guys reprogram and adjust their mindset, get their body right, get their head right, get their sex life right, get their social life right. Like I've done this. This is why I can't understand. But there's one common thing that I've seen working with men. The worse shape they come in, the more willing they are to work, to actually do it. A lot of guys coming here, fresh off a breakup. And look, that's tough, don't get me wrong. But you start telling them, okay, well, here's what we got to do. Here's what this transformation requires. Then they start making excuses about, I don't know if I can afford that right now. Or I have this and this and this, and I didn't have time for this, and I don't really like to read books. And so it sounds like you don't want to fucking do anything to change. You just want things to miraculously change for you. You want this amazing life with zero effort, is what you're telling me. And I think what happens is a lot of men think they want to change, think they really want it. But when it comes down to hearing about what they have to do to attain it, no. So what that tells me is they just want to be coddled and to be told that the decisions you keep making for yourself and who you are is okay. You're fine how you are. And I'm not going to lie to people. So, but I've had a bunch, dozens of men who have come in here like, look, I'm ready. I'll do whatever you say. And just to get these amazing transformations. Men that I still keep in touch with to this day. We still talk to one another now and then. I've interviewed a few of them on my channel. And, but not only, because it's not my goal to keep a guy hooked on me. My whole purpose in this whole thing is to get you to a point where you're coaching yourself. Like you take the reins at some point with the information and the tools that I give. And it's an amazing process to watch somebody come in at such a low point and to be able to witness the growth firsthand. And then still be able to touch base a year, 2 years, even 4 years later. I've talked to some guys still from like 4 or 5 years ago. Just tell me, man, I'm doing great. Thank you for everything. And so what I've done, so not only is that aspect important, but you build these lifelong connections with men, like-minded men. I have guys that I started with like 6 years ago, just running through in communities, exchanging some ideas, doing some similar things. And he's a group of amazing fucking men who have just figured out life and how to tap it out, maxed out life. And these are the men I get to call and ask about when I have something. And we lean on each other. And that's what it's all about, building a strong tribe of like-minded men to be able to lean on. In good times and in bad. I don't want a phone call just when something's wrong, and I don't like calling people just when I need something. And, but it's amazing the resources that I've gathered, the people I've met, like just the amazing things that have happened in my life in the last 10 years. Really, my whole life has been quite a fucking story. I could write a book. But, 10 years ago, I didn't think the life I'm living was possible. And the only thing that was holding me up was right here and not having a connection to God. And that's what I want to share. That's what I want other men to realize. That's what I want the men to understand and be able to take part in giving this to men. It's amazing. Put ceiling foam panels on the doors inside. We'll keep the rooms. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. And women. I've been taking a step back, analyzing myself, trying to understand our issues from my husband's point of view. It's been really well. Thank you, Radha. I love that. Well, good, Janie. You ought to put him in touch. What's up, baby blue? Awesome, brother. See, Eric? Eric says I'm abso-fucking-lutely right. What are some good books? Pertaining to what, Get Gooder? I read all kind of books. I just ordered Psycho-Cybernetics. It's coming in the mail. Definitely need to read that, Get Gooder. That'll change your life. I think every man should read that book, Rational Male. And hold on to your pants. Fancy was outside for some time. For a second, I thought you went and snatched her up. A-Rod, it's raining. The grass is soaking wet. I'm in my socks. If I got to go outside and get that dog, she's getting that ass whipped. I just let her run around. She was barking at something. I don't even know. Yeah, it's baby Blue's out in the backyard trying to lure her away with treats. Hey, what the hell you doing? When she's with me, she looks like a little dirty orphan dog that's unkept. When she's with her mom, she like gets showered and bathed and hair dried and dressed in clothes and everything. She looks at me, she's got a greasy face. And I've been feeding her chicken skin. Janie, that's insane that you say that. She said, Joe, you should have a get-together in this community. There's a few people on here I'd love to meet. That's fucking crazy. When I finished my live today, when I jumped on for a minute during the day, on my drive home, I thought about that. And look, I'm gonna do a giveaway too. I actually need some help. If anybody has any good suggestions, they can email me about how to structure the giveaway. I wanna give away some free one-on-ones. But I don't know how to pick. I don't know what to do. Do I put a like a community post on YouTube, on my social media with go in the comments and put contest and I'll pick a name from there. I don't know what to do. K-Star said, I'm a testament to your work, Joe. I just came into this live at a low point mentally. Just talking about it here helped me. Well, thank you, K-Star. I'm glad you came in, brother. Thank you. That's very thoughtful and kind of you to say. Get gooder. What do you mean? How do I find people? I don't know what you mean, buddy. That's right, Sweet Pea. And I was telling somebody that very same thing today. At the gym, I was talking to somebody I bumped into. And I said the same thing to him. Oh, yeah, Becoming Supernatural. I got that book. I know what you was talking about, baby blue. Rational Male, get gooder. Rational Male by Rollo Tomasi. What are y'all speaking Spanish in there? Yeah, that's crazy, Janie. Get a Discord. Why a Discord? What's wrong with this chat? I have a Telegram. Raffle tickets. She said raffle tickets. Oh, Eric, you said raffle tickets. How do I do that? How am I going to mail everybody raffle tickets? Yeah, if you can structure it. I have no idea how to do raffle tickets on YouTube, brother. What do you do when your girlfriend tries to be domineering? I put her back in her place, brother. I tell her, oh, you think you're in charge? All right. Then you bend her over and spank her ass and remind her who the fucking man is. Remind her who daddy is. That's all. Y'all overthink that shit. She starts getting mouthy. Derek, you know what you tell her? Oh, you want to be mouthy, huh? Say, I got something for that mouth. Come here. That usually gets them back right. Telegram is an app, Rodra. It's I don't know, it's some kind of messaging app, I think. That's where I have my, no, I'm going through the chat slow, get gooder. I'm speaking and scrolling at the same time. Y'all be patient with me. I find some nights I come in here, I run through all the chat, and I don't even say shit that comes to my mind. So I'm just kind of taking my time through the chat. There isn't that many people in here, which is odd. I'm telling y'all I've been shadow banned. No, Telegram is a private app, Rod. You said earlier that you come across me that helped you in life or to help build you into the person you are today. How do you find those? I asked God, brother. I didn't even ask for people, get gooder. Did you ask for people? Or did you wind up in this live? You think you wind up in this live stream on accident? No, brother. That's the big guy. That's God doing for you for what you can't do for yourself, as he does for us. I just started having questions, like these deep, deep questions. And I would pray. And I would get the weirdest, if I had time, I would tell y'all some crazy stories about how things would appear in my life. It's fucking miracles is what it is. No shit. Well, Derek, you just withdraw your attention, brother. Because if you're putting her in a place the right way, she wouldn't be complaining. Know what I'm saying? No. I know, get gooder. A lot of people is telling me that. And my attendance has gone way down on these live streams. That's right. See, look, Sweet Pea, Baby Blue. This is my mom thinking about how bad family has done me, my children's father not doing right. And here we are. Hey, Lopez. And look, my life is the all right, I'm tired of this shit. I don't want to see that no more. What's up, Maine Mystic? You know, I see guys and I speak to guys like, oh man, you fucking jacked, and you know, your girl's hot and you got things and you got this. I'm like, yeah, but they say, how do you do it? I'm like, it's not easy. It wasn't always like this for me, y'all. It was not. I grew up in a very dysfunctional family, poor as fucking dirt. I've been in a ton of legal trouble. I was going to prison, y'all. Then, you know, I sobered up and got myself sort of straight. I got married at 23. I had a fucking dysfunctional marriage. Now, I'm not fussing. I'm not complaining. I'm just telling y'all how it was and how it is now. And I guess the whole point of me telling y'all is because it's a choice. Whenever you choose, whenever you decide you want a different life, when you want that fucking life you dream about, it's up to you. It's a decision, y'all. And it's a decision based on action. Our action-based decision. Something like that. Make the decision and do the fucking work is what I'm saying. It doesn't come overnight. It's not just given. But it's more rewarding. This is the most rewarding life I've ever lived. And look, I have a son, so I would never change anything. I'm not saying I don't have regrets. I do. I just don't dwell in them because it's not productive. I don't feel sorry for myself because it's not productive. Nobody gives a fuck. At a certain point, you got to decide what matters more. Me getting acknowledgement or me actually getting what I want out of life. Me living the life God has had and planned for me for a long time. So am I just going to get my shit out the way, get with God, and actually get to live that life? And what I'm saying is, through that process, it's not like you say, okay, God, I'm ready for the life, and you wake up and everything. No, you go through shit. You go through some weird shit. You have some profound realizations. You meet some people. You know, these strange, seemingly strange occurrences. But when you start realizing the synchronicities and miracles that God's working in your life, and these little things start to happen, then you start to realize, oh shit, this is why it's happening. I prayed about this. I asked for this. Then you actually start following through with the stuff that's being put in front of you, the work to be done. Then you start noticing things are getting better and better and better. Then you do more and more and more and more. And that's it. But at any point, you can decide you want something different. Any point. Like, I'm literally, by the time I count to 5, you could have made a decision that I want something different. And start focusing on that. Change the fucking story immediately. The quicker you change the story and the expectation, the quicker the process begins. And it's like this, y'all. It's not a fucking straight up. It's not linear. It goes up and down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up. It's crazy. But it's a gradual ascent upward. It's a growth process between the healing and the growth process. And there's some ugly moments buried in there. Scary motherfucking moments too, I'm telling you. But then you hit these moments of clarity and these profound realizations that all the hard work you've been doing and all the stuff you've done and all the praying, that it's actually working. And it's like, damn, it was all worth it. Give me some more. Daughter just left to go back to college. I'm catching up in the chat, y'all. Hey, from Oregon. That's right, Michael. Eric said you got to take those miracles. They're in front of you. Good vibes, good thoughts, good deeds draws the energy of the world right back at you. That's right, brother. And Roderick said, I told my husband today I've been putting off my bachelor's for too long, fear of failing. and I'm applying to the Army nursing program. Fucking right. Go ahead. And I tell this to everybody. I know this is like geared towards a men channel, but they got women in here a lot now. You got to participate in your own rescue. And this goes more so for men. Ladies, don't take offense, but women will have a better chance of getting help and assistance. Guys, you're on your own. You got to participate in your own rescue because guess what? It's a woman's true place and true nature to have a guy reach down and help. That's the design. And there's going to be a point where you're going to have to be that guy. And look, let's just get it out in the open and say what it is. Every guy wants to be that guy. You want to have that potential. But men and women alike, you got to participate in your own rescue. Nobody's coming to save you. This is like the closest thing to being saved as you're going to get is this live stream, something like this. All the other stuff is done by you. Nobody's coming, fellas. That was also a very profound realization that I've had. But then that's a relief because then that puts the burden on me. And what that does is allow me to take full accountability for my life. And once I take full accountability for everything that happens to me in life, everything, then I can at least begin to start to put it back together, right the ship, to put it in the direction it belongs going in. That's right, Michael. I love you in the chat, Janie. Yeah, sometimes it's like that. Ooh, Eric, I get fired up about this shit. I do. I get fired up. Well, yeah. Yeah, so some of the stuff's universal. Some of the stuff goes for men and women alike. I think with women, you got to take a different approach, though. Well, thank you, Gail. That's right. That's exactly the way I thought of it, Gail. That I wasn't in any position to offer anything to people until I was at least moving in that direction. Saving the damsel in distress. Michael Wilbur, some men live in a silent despair. Not all men. And that's a choice too, brother. If men live in silent despair, that they're choosing to do that. That's not how it has to be. If you want to be recognized, be recognizable. Personally, I don't care. I don't do it for the glory. I don't do what I do. I've always stuck out since I was a little kid. I never asked for that. That's just my personality, I guess. I mean, that's just the way God had it mapped out for me. But if men are living in silent despair, that's a choice they've made to live in silent despair. And I see men using that a lot these days, and it sounds fucking weak to me. If you don't like the way your life is going, do something different. If you keep doing the same thing, expecting a different result, I don't know what to tell you. Doing what always does, things will always be the way they've always been. It's just the way it is. I'm telling you. I've seen men, dude, I've done it. I've done that. I've made that change. I've seen men with my own two eyes go from these quiet, introverted, they're still introverted, but they're confident, they're assertive, their dating lives have gone amazing. You know, a lot of these guys have wound up in these amazing fucking relationships, career changes, It's everything. The system is meant to take a man's soul. Yeah, it is. It tries, but that's part of the fun of victory, is beating it. They put the trap out there. I'll tell you that, Tamina. The system puts the trap out there. You don't have to walk in it. A lot of men just choose to walk on it because they ignore their inner masculine core. They ignore God. They ignore the truth. Blissful ignorance, so they think. But I guarantee you, there's something that's burning in a voice deep down in every man in this chat that says, there's more to life than this. This isn't right. Because I had that voice for years. That's the voice I started fucking listening to. That's what the voice that led me to God to change. That's the guys who sit in silent, desperate despair, who ignore that voice. Year in, day out, same shit. Look back in a year, nothing fucking changes. But you still got that voice. I promise you. What time do I normally go? I need to catch your streaks more consistently. Obviously, YouTube doesn't want that to happen. Usually about 9:30 or 10. Yeah, I love it when I get fired up. I can't help it. It just happens like that. I promise you I don't try. It's just the way it hits. Yeah, hit the notification bell. It should go off, baby blue. Are we gonna find fancies running around tearing shit up? Really, how pays the bills? Hope you're not mad at me. What did I be mad at for? Gail says, I'm the one who had to go through tons of BS in order to be the one that's called Mama Gail for helping others out too, especially firefighters who get PTSD. And look, let me tell you something. Ladies, like Ms. Gail, men need a soft place to land. And you see, this is what they leave out of the narrative these days. That's what they leave out. They can tell, oh, you go, queen. Go be strong, independent woman. And they tell the man, be tough. Or they tell you, express your emotions and show your feelings and tell you all this nonsense bullshit. They say it backwards for once, but they don't have a say. This is what they don't tell you. And this is the truth. And I'm glad you said that, Gail, because you triggered this fucking thought. And I've been wanting to say this. This is what they leave out. They don't fucking tell you how amazing life is with a significant other, how much better life is, even if you have an amazing life. You know, I explained this the other night. Life is like a sundae. Get the ice cream, the hot fudge, pecans, whipped cream, and a soft woman's like the fucking cherry on top. You can be a complete person and share your completeness with somebody else. But there's a reason why there's something spiritual about the union of a man and a woman, the masculine and feminine coming together, and all of their differences, because the differences are meant to be complementary, not adversarial. There's a reason why I put the baby and she spits it out. There's a reason why I open pickle jars and she makes the dinner. There's a reason why I got to spank the kids and she washes them and rocks them to sleep. It's supposed to be like that. And for a woman, the man is her mountain. He's her rock. He's her protector. He's the oak of the family. He's the calm. He's the firm. He's the thing that doesn't get moved. but will lay his wrath. A woman is the joy. A woman is my joy. My girl, she's my joy. Sometimes she comes home and I'm on a sofa like this or laying in bed. She'll come sit on my lap and put her head right here. And it's like, whoosh. My fucking stress disappears instantly. And she feels the same way. She's home. She's safe. She's in my arms again. She's got nothing to worry about. That's the way it's supposed to be, y'all. But that's not going to happen if we're not in our roles. It'll never work. It can't. It's a biological impossibility. So saying all that, as part of a woman's role in a man's life is for when he comes home from slaying the fucking dragons out there, that he has a soft place to land. And Mrs. Proudmasculine knows this very well. When I cross that threshold into this house, that's it. This is my sanctuary. This is where I come to leave everything outside, outside. This place belongs to me and her. Nobody gets to invade this territory. Nobody and no thing. No bad energy, no hostility. So I'm walking in the door full of love and warmth. And she walks in and it's full of the same. And that's what we give each other. Not perfectly all the time. Not perfect. But pretty damn good. And that wouldn't even be attainable for me if I wasn't who I am for her. Y'all understand? Men. And it starts way back at that little voice telling you, there's more. There's got to be more. Because there is. Yes, Michael, I work. No, you don't necessarily have to work if you got it good like that, brother. But every man needs to have purpose. There's got to be something. Yes, Michael, I was into drugs years ago. So A-Rod says, shoot, I've been hearing that voice, sadly, that there's more to life because things just haven't been the way I expected. Yeah, it's the way it is. But it's not the voice's job to do anything. The voice is just there to remind you that there's more out there, because there is. It's our job to seek God for the answers. What? You want to get up here? Look at this. I can't even do a damn live stream. What? What do you want? Get up here. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Sorry, Junior just texted me and alerted me that I'm muted. I'm going to go through the chat here slow, y'all. Not all men know how to identify a soft place because all they know is a hard place. It's instinctual. Now, look at this. Keep It Real said she loves Sundays. Me too. Stop. Stop it. What's wrong with your ears? Real said she does not spit. Interesting. Gag reflex? Yes or no? It puts the baby and she spits it out. Has so many meanings to me. Yes. I hate to be so crude. Sometimes it's just the way I express myself. Hey, Candy K. What you doing, girl? Sneaking in my chat. I'm coming, y'all. Just give me a second to catch up. Hey, Candy. Amen. Yes, indeed, Joe. Love it. How it should be. That's so awesome. Gosh, makes me miss my hubby so much. Like that, too. Yeah. Sweet Pea's getting all watery, teary-eyed. Gail, it's supposed to be like that, but sometimes I got to be just as tough with them, men and women, and make them realize everyone struggles and needs comfort. Absolutely. There you go. Blame it on the hormones. See you in the PMS. What's up, Mountain Sparrow? Oh, wow. Y'all are tearing up over here, huh? Isabel, me and my boyfriend are a Christian relationship. We base ourselves off what the Bible says. We put God first and then ourselves next. We're a young couple, but we date to marry. Fuck, Isabel. You just blew my mind. That's amazing. And I think that's what's happening more and more. You can't go wrong with that. How can you possibly go wrong if you base your life and your marriage on the Bible, under God's direction? There's no wrong way after that. Anyone knew if y'all hitting the subscribe button, I don't know what else to say. This man is so full of knowledge and wisdom. That's right. Hit that damn subscribe. Now I hear. Yeah. Junior texted me. Apparently he's lurking in the chat. He don't want to be interactive with anybody. No, I have not been religious. You know, it's funny. I was talking to my girlfriend about this earlier, Mrs. Proudmasculine. I was an atheist at one point in my life. Damn right. This is why part of my prayers, I say, God, thank you for never turning your back on me for as many times as I've turned my back on you. And he has not. And it works the same way for anybody in here. We need somebody to come in here with one of those Bible verses. We haven't had that in a while. A couple of days. Well, thank you, Jesus, for getting that great heart. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Sweet Pea said she got emotional because that's all she's tried to be is a soft place. But I guess I just wasn't the one for him. But you got 3 beautiful girls for a blessing. Yeah, Rodra, I was atheist. Sometimes we got to do, Sweet Pea. We got to turn that page. Not because, look, once you put in everything you can possibly have put into that, and you just, nothing's changing, what do you keep doing? That's the same premise of what I was saying about if you keep doing the same old things, you're going to get the same old results. And look, some people just aren't healthy, and you got to know when it's time. Some people just aren't meant to receive what we're trying to give. Isabella says she was agnostic for a couple of years, came to Christ last February. Proud to say it's been almost a year of dedicating my life to God, being the best I can be. Amen, Isabel. Glad to hear that. Get Good said, I was raised by a mom who's an atheist, and I've always been non-religious, but there's something there lately that's been pushing me to think differently. I guess I don't know how to explain it. You can't. There's nothing to explain, brother. Like I said, God doesn't leave. God doesn't turn our back on us, ever. Turn his back on us. We do that. Oh, look at that, baby blue. She's going to be the Bible verse person tonight. Be watchful, stand firm in faith, act like men, be strong. Let all you do be done in love. Amen. I love that. That's it. Get gooder. That's why I say, like how you say, but there's something there lately that's been pushing me. That's the voice, brother. Think about it. Look where you wound up. Hearing what you're hearing. That's God working through me. I'm not saying I'm God or Jesus or anything. I'm not saying that like some kind of God complex, like a cult leader or something. I'm just saying God works through people. I have a sponsor for the 12-step program I'm in. God speaks through this guy all the time, straight to me. Oh, that's Eric with one verse too. Look at that. Baby Blue said, John 3:17, God sent his son into the world. He did not send him to judge the world guilty, but to save the world through him. Amen. I thought you sent both of those, Baby Blue. I wasn't paying attention. I just saw the blue name and the wrench. Beautiful. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to end it on that note, y'all. I hope everybody had a great night. Has a great night. It was a pretty good stream. It started out slow. Isabel says, John 16, if you ask me anything in my name, I will do it. That right there. Beautiful. It says, it feels weird because I think just because I've denied God for so long, it just seems so weird to me. Yeah, it's a little strange at first. It's a little strange at first. It's okay to have that foreign feeling. It is a foreign thing. It's not. But remember, it's a feeling. Feelings don't mean shit. Feelings just means you feel something. It's an indicator. Feelings don't dictate your decisions. You know what I'm saying? Well, it started off slow, y'all. And it has definitely kicked into another gear. Sweet Pea, baby. Look at Bob with the $2 super chat on the way out. Sneaking in the chat again, Bob. A-Rod, Sweet Pea, Eric, Big Bob. There's some W's in the chat for Bob. Isabella dropping in with some sweetness tonight. Where's Keep It Real at? You still in here? Mount Sparrow, good seeing you again. David, Candy. Candy, I don't know, you came in and disappeared. Maybe Candy went to go cry. Isabel, so I don't know, usually around 10. I swear, y'all, I try to get in here earlier. I get in here as early as I can. Love you too, brother. See you when I see you. Well, I might put, turn notifications on. I might start doing a community post that would show up. I don't know how it works. I don't know. Y'all asking the wrong one. I wish I had some better information for you. Well, it doesn't matter if you have Alberta time, Isabel. The show starts when it starts. I don't know what time zone Alberta is anyway. What do you mean what happened in Baby Blue? If you're not getting the notifications, hit the bell, turn it off, and hit it again. When I did that, my notifications came back on. There you go. My new IT person. She's a mod. She's pretty. She's a mod. She's got a fascination with my dog, and she's the new IT person. You almost timed out who, Baby Blue? Me? Oh, Eric. Y'all are funny. Well, good. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. I can't tell you how truly grateful I am for y'all. I really am. You know, I actually look forward to it. I was a little bummed out last night. Yeah, fuck, I got to do 40 more. I got to do 40, A-Rod. Thanks for reminding me. I was about to hop off. I got Fancy here. Knocked out on my lap. She decided to climb up here and go to sleep. I guess she's wore out from all that misdemeanoring. I saw him, the one who said Baldy. Thank you, Baby Blue. Yeah, y'all make it fucking happen. Y'all make the magic happen. Teamwork makes the dream work. No, I didn't try to sneak out. I genuinely forgot. Look, my chest is smoked. I went to the gym early and beat myself. That didn't sound good. I went to the gym. Yeah, I saw it, Baby Blue. It did look like Fancy. Hello, jumping around ass. Jumps around like a little deer. Candy said, I got this. 40. Piece of cake. Okay, I see. Piece of cake. All right. I get it. I beat myself down. I meant to say at the gym, y'all. I did not mean to say I beat myself. Good night, Isabel. Thank you. Ooh, I'm tired, y'all. Come on, let's get these 40 done. Fancy, you're going to have to get up. Yeah. Don't look at me like that. Come on. Come over here. She don't want to move, y'all. She just crashed out on her daddy's lap. Huh. Yeah, I'm starting to get this fucking emoji talk. Starting to make a little sense now. Some of it. The only thing I knew was the and what the eggplant meant. A couple of years back, this girl sent me eggplant. I said, what you want for dinner? She wanted eggplant. And we were cooking dinner. I stopped at the grocery and bought some eggplant. I didn't know she meant some dick. What's up, Joker? That's how much I knew about emojis. Yeah. We were I made a date to cook dinner together. So I bought an eggplant. An eggplant and a bottle of wine. Needless to say, the bottle of wine got drank and the eggplant got left in the refrigerator. But she got the eggplant. Ah, good times. Good times. Still learning, y'all. Be patient with me. Piece of cake. Piece of cake, Fancy. Piece of cake, little girl. That's right. Eggplants and squirts. How fancy. All right. Let's see. Let's go, Joe. These push-ups ain't gonna do themselves. As a mater would say, get her done. Yeah, you're right. Excuse me. All right, let's go. Y'all don't have to wait around for this if you don't want. What's up, Muhammad? Long time no see. Muhammad Muzadiq. Ooh, fancy. There's your 40. That's good. Muhammad, you better pay your rent. All right, everybody. See y'all tomorrow night. Thank you for coming in. Great chat tonight.